Not right there for Chelsea, but almost. And Maresca was right last week when he said that Chelsea lack maturity and discipline, and perhaps we will need a bit more time before Chelsea will be on the same level of City. Yes guys, welcome back to another of my video. I hope all of you are doing well out there. Well, don't get me wrong, things are still progressing well for Chelsea compared to last season. Maresca statistics say it all. If you think about this manager since he took over as a Chelsea new manager, he only lost two games. Also, last week, Maresca was rewarded as manager of the month. And what more can I say? The only thing we lack so far is still discipline. Let's analyze both of the games that Chelsea played recently. I'm talking about the game against Nottingham Forest yesterday. We drew Stamford Bridge, and the win in a European Conference League last week at Stamford Bridge also. The win in Conference League was an easy win for Chelsea. I have to say that so far Chelsea is having an easy run in the European Conference League, mainly because so far we're playing on paper easy teams. We have to admit that. But regardless, the team played fantastically. Maresca decided to select a completely different 11, and it seems like that Maresca is always using different players, a different team, every time Chelsea play in cups. Either cups, European Conference League Cup or FA Cup, when he seems to stick with his main team, I would say, in a Premier League, where Cole Palmer, Madueke and Sanchez mainly, and especially in a defensive repart, Colwill and Fofana, predominantly are always part of this team. Now, getting back to the victory against Gent, well, Renato Veiga was man of the match. He was controlling the midfield. He was fantastic. It was amazing the way he played. And I think that Maresca should also consider to perhaps use Veiga much more in Premier League games. Neto again was brilliant for Chelsea in the particular game. He managed to score a fantastic goal where with such physical power managed to pass two players in opposition box and score for Chelsea. Desbury Hall managed to score his first goal for Chelsea, and again Christopher Nkunku proved that when he's in front of the goal, he's very cynical compared to Nicolas Jackson. And this is the only thing I blame to Maresca. It seems like he never really gives any time or enough time to Nkunku to play in a Premier League. I don't understand why. I still believe that overall Nkunku is much better than Nicolas Jackson when he comes to score. So far he scored 7 goals for Chelsea this season, which proves that really statistically he's a better striker and he's a better option than Jackson. But anyway, Maresca prefers Jackson to play Jackson mainly in the Premier League. So let's see what happens. Hopefully, and this is my hope, Chelsea will look to get a better striker when the new transfer window will open in January, because I believe that we really need a better striker than Jackson. Now let's switch that attention to yesterday's game against Nottingham Forest. Well, guys, again, I have noticed so many times that when the opposition team play a 9-line system, Chelsea struggle. Gent initially last week play in the first 25 minutes of the game a 9-line system that forced Chelsea into their half. And Chelsea couldn't really dominate possession. It couldn't really play and create chances as much until Renato Vega, in a counter-attack, managed to score the first goal for Chelsea. Therefore, after that, Gent adopted a much more conservative system that allowed Chelsea to control possession, to dominate possession, to create more chances, and to lead that way to a comfortable 4-2 victory. We all know that. Yesterday was almost the same against Nottingham Forest. We were 1-0 down. Chelsea had so many opportunities to score already in the first half. Noni Madueke missed so many of them. Nicholas Jackson was a ghost. Again, I don't want to carry on talking about this player because I'm wasting my time. I'll say what I say about this player so many times, guys, and that is the way I think about these players. Cole Palmer wasn't really at his best, and there were a bit of a problem again in the defensive repart. So many times we've seen that the inverted fullback system that Maresca is deploying at Chelsea Football Club allows all the time the opposition team to have easy space to squeeze in and create danger. And this what happened yesterday with Nottingham Forest. Well, Madueke overall in the second half managed to level for Chelsea, and Chelsea was on the verge to try to get a win there. And 25 minutes before the end of the game, well, one of the Nottingham Forest player was recorded, and Nottingham Forest ended up to play the last 25 minutes, 30 minutes of the second half with 10 players. Chelsea didn't take advantage of that at all, and that is where discipline come along. And that is what Maresca tried to explain last week in the press. He is aware that he's got young players there that they still need to mature. They still need to understand that they should be more cool and relaxed when it comes to control the game. Chelsea didn't manage to reason well, to cool down from the point of view and trying to find the winner. There were two all over the place, tried to score, but without the kind of sort of relaxation that intelligent players need to have when they need to try to find a winner. At the end, Chelsea missed the great opportunity to get 3 points, and we ended up only to get a draw. But nevertheless, Chelsea still sitting fourth in the Premier League, and progression is continuing, and I had to feel pretty much quite optimistic about our team, because overall I think we're doing extremely well. Now, guys, the next match that Chelsea will be playing will be away at Liverpool, Anfield, and that will be for Chelsea a massive test to build credential. Listen to what I say. Well, Maresca is aware of that. In the meantime, Omar Odion and John Duran, the two players that Chelsea was after, when the transfer window was open during summer time, are doing extremely well for their team. And Chelsea perhaps should look again to try to buy one of them when the January transfer window will open again. Well guys, I'd like to remind you again to subscribe to the channel, to keep watching my video and to support the channel. And that is all for me today, and I will see you next time in the next video, where of course I will talk about this important match Chelsea will be playing against Liverpool. So guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.